I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later, it's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games, don't give a fuck if you feel away.
I have no control. I have no control. Don't come running back. Don't come running back. I know you need me. I have no control. I have no control. Don't come running back. Don't come running back. I know you need me.
I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later, it's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games, don't give a fuck if you feel away. I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later, it's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games, don't give a fuck if you feel away. I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit.
I know you want this call me. Tell me that you miss me. Tell me that you miss me. Tell me that you miss me. I know you want this gold.
I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later, it's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games, don't give a fuck if you feel away.
I have no control. I have no control. Don't come running back. Don't come running back. I know you need me. I have no control.
feel away. I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit. I don't wanna talk about it later. It's given, I don't give a fuck. I don't wanna play these games. Don't give a fuck if you feel the way. I've been tired of trying to tell you about the same thing, just for you to turn around and do the same shit.
I know you want to school me. Tell me that you miss me.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another week. Back in this bitch again. I never use the voice changer as much. Who's in the chat? I know it's summertime, so like these streams in general, like indoor activity stuff, don't always tend to do well during summer season. But you know what? We're gonna be consistent for I trip over all my words. So far, we only have French Jones in the chat. Welcome, love. You were the first one. You was in the chat before I even clicked the YouTube studio open. So you're a real one. And in true form and fashion, I am not fully prepared, as I know I should be, because I do this every week. I have some tea brewing off in the background, so I'll get up at some point during this intro to go get my tea, darling. Andrew Alvarez, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the chat, darling. You have made it. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. It is almost 1 week since I have dropped my new single, WTG. Let's see. Oh my God. My headphones are mad loud. Eamon, Aman, Calhoun. What's up, love? You new here? What's up, baby? Welcome to chat. School got me caught up. School will get you caught the fuck up. I do not miss those days. I do not miss those days. Ooh, the day I graduated from school, it was like, damn, I can like chill out on a Tuesday afternoon. Like I ain't gotta stress out about a test coming up like tomorrow. Like what? Like I have Tuesdays at night like free. Like it's a total shift of the mental. Eamon. Is it Eamon or Iman? I just want to get it right. Eamon. Like semen? Oh my God. Anyway, yes, it has been a week since I've dropped my single. Please correct me, like which pronunciation that is. Calhoun. I believe I'm saying your last name correct. But yeah, please correct me in the chat phonetically, whatever you need to type for me to get it right for you, baby. Produce JMO256. What's up, baby? Are you first time here? What's up, first one? First one. Iman, right? That was the first one, right? I don't really remember it. It's just, as soon as I say it, it just goes. Iman. Right? I don't know. By the time you type it, I see it, then I read it, then I say it to you. Like, you know, there's a lag. There's a lag. It's the internet. But yeah, it's been almost 1 week since my single came out. And I am beyond thrilled, but I'm also nervous about checking like the Spotify numbers, because that's really all I have access to, because I know there's other streaming services and yada yada yada, and I know there's other services that can help check the numbers for you, that combines like everything, but I haven't really looked into those. So I only have access to Spotify for artists, and I have not checked the numbers because I'm scared. I'm nervous. And plus I don't want to get caught up in the numbers of it. I just want to actually be happy that as an artist, as a musician, I said I was going to create a project. I did it. I completed it, right? And now it's just a matter of enjoying it, performing it, pushing it, and just shoving it down your faces. And shoving it right down your throat. Speaking of which, we're going to play that song during the stream, because why not? Okay? We're going to play your music too, but we got to play mine because I worked on this bitch for like 6 fucking months. Drama King, baby! So, what's up, guy? Iman. Okay, I got it right. All right. Well, welcome to chat, Iman. So glad to have you. Frenchie, Mark is here. Drama King. Check it. Trust you did great. Nah, I'm scared. I'm scared, French. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm such a punk. I don't know. I want to give it the full week. It's just too much for me. It's just too much. You know how it is, guys. We're artists. We are all sensitive about our shit. Even me. Which is why I commend y'all for submitting your tracks to some random bitch on the internet. I swear to Bob's. Because I don't do review streams. The last time I submitted my shit to somebody, which was the song, it was actually a friend of mine that like reviewed it for me. And he was just like, well, the kick and the bass doesn't really sound like, it was kind of clear. It's like muddy. And I know everything he was saying was constructive, but like the mini heart attack that I was having as he was listening to it is unreal. How do y'all do this week by week? Okay. You ain't never scared. No. I'm human. I am scared. I am scared. Ski that. What's up? Let's see. Scooby says, I was going to send a beat, but today I just want to hear others' tracks this week, but I love your version you did to my beat is fire. Oh, we should definitely play that again too. If you guys were here last week, Scooby submitted a beat, right? Scooby's been submitting a beat to my stream for almost a year now, right? Because we started kind of like last summer with like the review streams, and I've been pretty good about being consistent, except sometimes life was lifing. But Scooby has consistently improved over time, and my last bit of critique for Scooby is just like sound selection, sound design, like your foundation. The musical idea is there. You just need the right sounds to like really make that shit pop for the listener, for people to be like, ooh, that's the one, right? And I did do a little bit of arrangement too, because I feel like some of the best parts that you had, Scooby, especially with some of the melody lines that you had, like some of that shit, you need to bring it in like within like the first 10 to 15 seconds. Like don't bury it in the back, right? Because I mean, we're all musicians. We all had that moment where we listen to a beat for like 4 seconds and be like, pass. Right? So sometimes you kind of want to like reel them in, and sound selection and arrangement can kind of help with that. So we're going to play that, but I want to play my song first. What do you guys say? They say music reviews ain't for the weak. It's not. I am the weak. The weak is me. The weak is me. As I sit here and host them. That's why I try to be nice. I try to be constructive, right? I try not to like shred people. Like if it's not good and we all know that it's not good, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like the common like critique I'll give is just like, just go back to the basics. Somebody submits a track, not the best singer. It's just like, you know what? Get you a vocal coach. You got this, right? Because I didn't start off singing. I've gotten vocal coaches throughout the years. I was not singing since I was 5 and 3 with the videotape, and I don't have anything like that in my history. You're not gonna find a tape of me from 7 years old at the talent show. You're not finding none of that shit. Dead ass, you're not finding. I started at like 21. Okay, I was trash, but I got better. Progress is the goal. Let's see. Iman said it's okay if someone doesn't like it, someone else will. It's billions of people walking. Absolutely. You ever heard of an artist? You heard their music or you've seen their art or whatever, and you're just like, what is that? Like, you guys think that's good? And they have like a massive fucking following, but you don't even think it's all that great, right? Exactly. So there is an audience for everyone. That's a friend of mine kind of made me realize that, because we all have people like we don't like. It's, at the end of the day, art is subjective and you don't have to like everything, but there's literally an audience for everyone. And out of like billions of people on this earth, even if you got like 500,000 people to listen to your shit, it's still 500,000 people. And that's like barely like what, 1% of the actual world's population. So, let's see. All I sent was a demo, basically. I'm just looking for feedback because the track I sent is part of my new album. Ooh. Albums are a very big undertaking. Let's see, I'll let y'all know when we're listening to it, but it might be towards the end of the list. Yeah, there's like 10 submissions. I want to get through those. Let's see, I started making music way late. Never too late to start learning something. No, it's never too late to start. I literally started at like 20. 10 years in the game, 10 plus years in the game. Nah, I'm an old lady. I just, that good old black don't crack thing that they say. I use that to my advantage. See, the song I submitted is pre-vocal coach. Oh, you got yourself a vocal coach. Yo, congratulations. If you stay consistent with your vocal coach, don't be weird about the money. Save the fucking money. I've gone through phases where have a vocal coach, don't have a vocal coach. It's like, we're so quick to spend money on bullshit, but if you just genuinely like, if like you eat out every Friday night, pizza, like don't even spend the money on that. Just throw it towards building like a little savings for your vocal coach. Stay consistent for a minimum of 9 to 12 months. You will absolutely see like gigantic gains in your vocal ability. Real shit. Like, don't even just invest the money back in yourself. Fuck that shit. Pizza mad expensive anyway, bruh. It's just bread, sauce, and cheese. How dare they? All right, let me play some music. Why don't we? Black really doesn't crack. White people age like 10 years. I'm not gonna say anything. Nah, I'm just not diving into that at all, because the majority of my fan base tends to be white males. Not even gonna hold you. Like, I dropped a new song, guys. Yay! Let me look it up. Let's bring it up into the chat, because sure, I'm gonna have a DistroKid flag my own streams because it's copyrighted material, but then they'll take the money from my streams and then pay me anyway. Well, damn, not the sun acting up. Let me turn this ISO down. My apartment always gets weird when the sun is setting. This is the brightest time of day. And then in like 20 minutes, it's gonna be dead. It's really annoying for somebody that's like a camera nerd. All right, let's bring up the screen. Trauma King, let's hear that fire. Oh, we're gonna hear that far. Got wrinkles like I'm 45 and I'm 38. What the fuck? My brother's 38. My brother's 38 looking like 28. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just like, that nigga's aging backwards. That's why I'm gonna marry an ethnic to give my kids a chance. That's terrible. But also valid. Not me just breathing into the mic. But yeah, we're gonna get into my track, and then we're gonna do a preview of little Scooby's track as well. Not little, my bad. I don't know why I said that. But my track, Scooby track that we did last week, and then we're gonna get into the submissions. So without further ado, this is my single that I released. Oh, it would help if I actually turned up the volume to my computer for the stream, It would help. I'm gonna go get my tea, darling.
I should've known things weren't right. I should've known it wasn't time. Went too fast, should've went slow. Now you gone and I don't know what
I swear that ending is my favorite. And this is the remix.
Wait, hold on. This mighty Mark.
Can't believe I barely made it out alive.
I will let the remix kind of rock out in the background. I got a nice bounce to it. What is with the lighting? God damn it. I would put this on auto ISO, but there's something about cameras with like black people. It will try to whiten the whole screen. I swear. It's the only reason why I keep doing that manually. But yeah, I appreciate the sentiments about it sounding movie-esque. That is absolutely the vibe that I wanted to go for with some of the instrumentation. So French Jones, Be More Footwork. Oh yeah, Baltimore producer rocked out to this one. Mighty Mark, i.e. producer of Chloe's Have Mercy. He was the original producer of that sample, so he's up there. He got the blue check without having to pay for it type shit. But yeah, this is absolutely a Jersey Club remix through and through by one of the original founders of that genre. Damn, is the AC on? God, Jesus, I need to stop taking the Lord's name in vain. But yeah, the original goal was to really give it like that nice cinematic instrumentation, and I use some expensive ass plugins for that I'm going to absolutely write off next tax season for sure. But while we're at it, you guys please just take a listen. Let me get the link for you. Let me look for it. Go listen. Yes, go listen. Go put it on repeat. Go put it on repeat. Put it on repeat. Put on repeat. Put on repeat. But please, just put it on repeat. Go to sleep. Get your full 8 hours. Okay. Make sure you tap the repeat button in the one circle and then with the one, right? I gotta let my guy listen to that and review. Absolutely. Have a drink, queen. I'm having a drink of tea because I'm also performing on Friday at the Rogue Music Festival in Brooklyn at Baby's All Right. I am the opener to the, oh shit. I just realized it's a 3-day festival and I am officially the full opening act of the whole shebang. Wow, no pressure. Operculum says he sent in a little tune. Thank you, my love. You shall be first up. But you know what? Scooby submitted tracks, right? And part of me sometimes I go through that imposter syndrome. I promise you guys, we're gonna listen to your music. I swear to God. But we're chilling. Scooby is constantly always submitting tracks, and I got permission from him last stream to essentially let me have at the MIDI, right? Just give me the MIDI information. I don't want to change any of the foundation. Why did I close out that screen? I didn't want to change the foundation of his track, his music, or anything like that, because the musical idea is there. I just felt like, if you just switch up your sound selection, do a little bit of sound design, put in that ear candy, you're done. Like, I think the musical idea part is the hardest portion of like making music. Selecting plugins and shit, that's just a matter of like the final finishing touches. So what I would like to do, I think the easiest way to do this is like bring up Discord, because I posted it in track feedback. So we're gonna play Scooby's original beat that he submitted to stream, and then I was just like, my critique is sound design and da-da-da-da. So here's the original version, Scooby, of what was submitted last week.
Oh my God, it's Scooby.
Let's see what you guys are saying. But Scooby always submits such great tracks, and I really like this, but it's just like, it has so much potential off of sound design. The musical idea, again, it's fine. a good idea, French. TikTok dance song. Appreciate you. I'm gonna look into that. Oh, Drama King, you're in Baltimore? Yeah. Alright, so I kind of wanted to like get to this part right here because this melody line is really, really nice, right? But the thing is, it's like we live in a world of short attention spans, unfortunately. So stuff like that, that ear candy that just sounds like really nice, I feel like it could come in a little bit sooner. So I'm gonna put this on pause and then I will play the version that I made for Scooby. Same foundation. All I did was change up the sounds. I think I moved the bass into a lower octave because the plugin that I had, it's basically UAD's Moog emulation. So you can put it down another octave and it's still pretty audible. So here is the version that I did for Scooby.
Oh my God, it's Scooby.
Let's bring that down a little bit. That's Scooby right there. All I did was switch up some sounds. I added some nice transitions. And Scooby, as a producer, sometimes like you may need to intentionally create a section that feels and sounds like, oh, this is where a verse would go, right? So that people are a little bit more inclined to be like, oh, this is fire, right? They start listening to it. And then they hear all the instruments drop out. Instinctively, you know, like, oh, you know what, I could write to this. So they'll put your beat on repeat just to be able to write to it. And sometimes if you're posting your beats online on like a BeatStars or wherever, if you're posting it to BandLab, it makes people a little bit more inclined to be like, yo, I need this beat. I just came up with an idea. I know how it's gonna flow, blah, 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 blah. You feel me? So even you can make it as long or as short as you want to, but like sometimes you wanna think of the final artist in mind. So you want to drop out those instruments. You want to put in that ear candy, that right, that lets you know like, something's coming, right? Where the drums drop out, everything comes back in. Like little stuff like that are just, they're very nuanced. They're very little, right? But like even for artists that are not paying attention, they still hear it without realizing that they're hearing it. And then I felt like that lead melody was so nice. You want to bring it up right at the fucking beginning, like that shit is nice. You just want to bring it up right at the beginning. So that's pretty much what I did. And I switched out the drums for something that sounded a little bit more acoustic, right? Just to kind of sit a little bit more into like that R&B genre. But and then the vocal samples, you just throw that shit in there. That's just always a vibe for everybody. Everybody likes vocal samples. But that is Scooby, okay? Those are all his musical ideas. Those are all his chords. I ain't do shit but just change plugins. You hear it? All right, so let's get into the goddamn stream because I have done a lot thus far. So first up is Operculum. Oh, darling, I appreciate you supporting the stream as always. All right, so this is a SoundCloud link. That means it's gonna start ASAP. Oh, that's still playing? I thought I turned that off. for chopping it so abruptly. But we are starting the stream. Let's kick it off with a perculum, shall we? Not now. Oh, okay. Actually, let's get a poll going. Let's bring it back. Let it play in the background. Let's bring it down. I will give the poll a few more. Well, I don't know. A few more moments. I was going to say minutes, but I don't really know. A few more minutes, if you will. What are my critiques? Because you know I have thoughts. My thoughts are that bass is thick. As Mark said, it's a thick bass. It's clean. I feel like this mix is clean. Like, I feel like all the instruments are like existing in their pockets. Like, you hear the kick and you hear the bass and you don't feel like it's clashing, right? Wait, is the bass actually clashing? I don't think so. If you guys hear differently, definitely let me know. But for me, I'm a very big fan of like a really nice bass sound. Like, it's one of the reasons why I took my birthday money last year and I bought was it last year? Yes, it was. Last year I took all my birthday money and bought one thing, and I bought a fucking Moog bass synth. Like, I love a solid bass. And then UAD came out with their plugin emulator of, oh no. The bass synth that I have is the Minotaur, and then UAD has the mini Moog emulator. So either way, I'm a big fan of bass. So for me, you have my favorite, darling. I love it. I think for you, Oberculum, you're just at a stage where you just need access to. I just feel like you really just need access to like 2. It doesn't even have to be a lot. 2, maybe 3 artists that like you can consistently like back and forth just like work with, and maybe those 2 or 3 artists can be either the same genre or different genres or whatever the case may be. I think that's just all, that's like the last like piece of your puzzle, because you tend to submit like really solid mixes, like they're clean, right? And you're kind of like, I don't want to say you're all over with genres, but for the most part, what you do submit is just, it's pretty on par and it has a sound. I feel like you just need like 2 artists that you can consistently work with. I know you've worked with Bam Vox before, but I want you to work with like maybe 1 more. I know, who am I? Like, where am I going to find you these artists, right? But I have access. His name's Bam. I know. I want you to have like a couple more. That way you can have like, because I'm not sure how often Bam releases like official tissue tracks, like go find me on Spotify, like on some Russ type shit, you know, like Russ is like the artist of artists, and he was just like, yeah, I dropped a new song every single week for 2 years until something blew up, and then finally the one song blew up, and then they went and listened to all of my songs, right? You know how Russ is. I think all of us are aware of that guy. If not, look him up. He's, you know, every independent artist is like, I guess, dream to aspire, right? But the thing is, he planned that shit out. It wasn't until I read his book that I realized, like, yeah, he did a new song every week for 2 years. However, he took 6 months out to do 6 months worth of music. So before he started, he did 26 songs, and then he went back in the archive and started. So he had a 6-month backlog. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Operculum, that's basically what I'm suggesting. If you can find somebody that's on their rush shit, that wants to release music on a constant, regular basis, like consistently, I feel like that's your best bet. Like somebody who's really gonna sit there and like be writing all fucking day, and they just need beats, and you're there because you got like hundreds of them. But anyway, I'm just yammering off. What are you guys saying? Let's see. Moog got that bass. Moog, I love Moog. The only reason I don't use my Minitar in my live sets is because that shit does not have a screen. And it's like when I'm on stage, I need to be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. I need to understand what's happening. So if anything, I tend to sample from my Minitar, get the right bass sound, and then I'm good. Let's see. I agree with you, Neff. Let me see. Let's see. I'm catching up. Breaking Limb, if you want to revive Kanye, please go ahead. Appreciate the feedback and love you, Neff. I totally understand what you're saying, and I agree. Aw, thank you, love. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. French says I need beats. French, you are taking those vocal lessons. You might be the one. French, Operculum, I mean, make it happen, guys. Because that's really the best way to come up as a producer, I feel. I think everybody knows that's the way to come up as a producer. I think, was it Boy Wonder? There was like an interview where he says like, that is the way to come up as a producer nowadays. Like you, as a producer, you really just want to produce. You're not trying to like do everything and be the artist also. Your best bet is to find an artist and stick it out with them. But I feel like sometimes that's like the hardest part too. Like finding somebody who's willing to be serious enough to like go the distance. I feel like that's really difficult. I've tried to find producers that would fuck with me, to go the distance with me, like as an artist. And I promise you, I've had producers ghost me and take my fucking tracks. So I tried, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. And then that's how I ended up doing all this shit. I'm just gonna do it myself. You took my project, I'm gonna do it myself. What? When I said I was gonna do it myself, I did this shit by myself. Okay. But I don't necessarily suggest that for everybody. Like being a Jane of all trades, it's cute until you're fucking tired. Let's see, been writing in this genre for the last 2 years. This is my genre. Oh, Operculum, hop on it. JMO says, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully y'all will like my beats. All right, next up is Mark. Mark submitted from the Discord right at the top of the line. Let's see what you have for me, Mark. Mark is another person that's just like, I've been listening to your stuff for a couple years now, and it's just like progressively, it's just the quality, your sound selection, it's just like you've really honed into the pocket that you want to be in. See? Fire already. I like it. back to the beginning. There we go. So let's see. Mark says this was a 24-hour sample challenge I did last week. Yeah, I was in the Sun Flips Discord for a little bit. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I got low-key annoyed. Too many notifications to my phone. There's so many apps I've turned off just because of notifications. I should probably like tailor them a little bit better so I'm not like leaving a bunch of Discords all the time. But I commend you for taking samples and flipping it in like less than a day. I think I did the 343 sample challenge flips like maybe like two times, maybe three. I don't even know if I really did a third time, but I know for a fact I did like two. And I don't know, I am not the best at like flipping samples. Like I'm the type of person that just I put it in the track and just be like, I don't do no manipulation. I suck at flipping samples. Maybe I should flip samples so I can get better at flipping samples, right? Duh. But like this is right up Mark's alley. It's definitely like that sound design on repeat video game in a dungeon. There's zombies every fucking where. We have to kill them all off and complete the mission type vibes. If you guys aren't aware what Mark does, this is what he does. So I'm going to clip the poll. What are the final results? 80% hot, 20% not. For Mark's music, I always chalk up like that last bit up to personal taste and preference. That's just, maybe I'm wrong. If you voted not, definitely let me know if you're not feeling it. But I usually just chalk it up to personal taste and preference, because I know that with the type of music that I make, the type of artist that I am, I do lean more towards, you know, like commercial, like, yeah, we're making music for like the general public and we want to be in movies, right? Whereas Mark is just like, no, I'm targeting $1 billion industry, you peasants. Not calling y'all peasants though, my bad. That came out faster than I could like grab her back in. This is not, I don't want to be offensive. Deadass. Let's see. French Jones says I was getting Kill Bill, John Wick killing. Yes, exactly. Drama King, you are up next. He says, put me in line. You're up next, Drama King. Yes, French Jones. Yeah, Kill Bill, John Wick. I mean, that's a big fucking like Hollywood production. Like that's shmoney, Mark. That's shmoney. That's perfect. It fits right in. Right? Especially after they killed that man's dog. What? The reason why the entire John Wick series exists, they literally killed that man's puppy after he's lost his wife. And then we got a bajillion fucking movies with Keanu Reeves. That's perfect. That hits the nail on the head. Mark, as always, I do fuck with your music. I do love it. It's not in my playlist. I will never lie about that. You know what it is. I won't lie about it. But I've listened to your stuff over the years, and it's just like you're in your pocket. It's just a matter of getting it to that final place that you know you want it to go. Let's see. I love Mark's beats. Wait, Drama King, didn't you say you want to like hop on one of Mark's stuff and just kind of do some experimental hurt Drake over like hard beats type shit? I am with Drake all the way, okay? Like, Drama King, you do something over Mark's beat, what? It might end up in my fucking playlist for sure. Hella biased. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they really killed that man's dog. Like, they didn't do shit to you. And then I think when the boss found out, like, yo, you killed his dog? Come on. Right? And he came... They really made a series of movies about a man having a psychological break because his dog died. I mean, mind you, that shit was brutal, right? Anyway, I digress. Let's not dwell on this too much because it'll bring down the whole mood. Drama King, darling, you go next. Let's see what we got here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. You submitted? Oh yeah, you did. It said, well, like almost a half hour ago. Let's see, Drama King, Drama King, Drama King. I like your new stage name, Drama King. I do, darling, I do. Okay, got your link. Is it gonna play? I swear, the few times that it doesn't play automatically. Ooh, right out the gate.
Is anybody still out there? We're looking for you.
Okay, looking for me?
I'm looking for you.
You looking for me?
I'm searching, I'm vibing, can't help it. These feelings I'm catching, can't help myself. Just keep breathing, that's the shit I keep telling myself. I keep seeking, don't you give up on me. Oh no, there she go. I already saw it coming a mile ago. Whoa, why am I surprised? Right in front of my eyes. But maybe this time, if you just dance, in the meantime, just dance. Just don't run away from me. And when you can't help it, just dance. Just dance while you wait for me. Just don't run away from me. And when you can't help it, just dance. Why you wait for me? Why you wait for me? I'm looking for you. Dance, devil, dance, take a stance. Cause we out here fighting for love. And I know she hasn't gotten enough. She let me come over and bust. Gave it all to me, all of her trust. What came out of her mouth was so smart. All of her dreams still so far. And just dance. In the meantime, just dance. Just don't run away from me. And when you can't help it, just dance. Why you wait for me? Goddamn, don't you stop. You look so beautiful in that top. Come over here and give me that top. You at the top, cause you fucking with me. Don't you make a drama scene, cause you fucking with the drama king. Dance. In the meantime, just dance. Don't you run away. And when you can't help it, just dance. Why you wait for me?
That was some solid shit right there, my boy. I definitely have my thoughts. Drama King, ever since you changed to this new stage name, darling, you have really been in your pocket. How do we feel about the track? I definitely have my thoughts. Ooh, I have
Just
my
keep breathing, that's the I keep seeking.
You know, there's people on the internet that swear I can't fucking sing because I throw autotune on my tracks. They're so disrespectful. Oh my god. What do you guys sing first, though? Let's see. French says that guitar, the guitar was a setup. Drama King, I love it, bro. Andrew says the flow could use a little work, but it sounds pretty good. Operculum says nice drama, right? Correct. And my vision is bad. Fire emoji from J-Mo. Let's see. Come here and give me that. Yep, I heard that line. That is for sure. But now, good shit overall. I absolutely have my thoughts, though. I'm gonna clip the poll for the time being. I feel like Drama King is like probably like sitting on the edge of his seat. Like, what could she say about this track right now? I will say that your track is there. Foundations is there, right? My only final critiques to that could potentially like push it onto like the official like Spotify playlist and blah 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 is your vocal processing needs. It's all technical shit. This is the shit you can work on, right? The vocal processing, there's too much resonance in your vocal processing. So I don't know if you're controlling your EQs before you throw on your autotune or after, if you're using your compressors and you're doing your entire vocal chain a certain way. That is really kind of messing with the mix. There's not a lot of dynamic range, right? It doesn't really like go and swell anywhere. It sounds amazing, right? But then again, it's just like, it also depends if you have control over the beat, if you have the stems to it, so you can take out certain parts here and there. And maybe a little bit of songwriting. Some of the melodies get reused a lot, but this is the critique that doesn't have to be. Well, as far as like the songwriting part, this is the part that doesn't have to be taken. You take a grain of salt, right? Art is subjective, but the technical stuff with the resonance in the vocals, that should be tamed. That you kind of can't like bypass. Janelle, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's okay. Well, I started late. I was yammering at the beginning, but Janelle, do you remember Work Like Play? Work Like Play is now Drama King, and listen to this.
Just dance, while you wait for me. Ooh.
Janelle, do you hear this? This is good shit. Anything I'm saying at this point, literally, it's just like, it's nitpicking stuff, and I know that like sometimes it'd be like, why are you so hard on me? And I know you sometimes feel like that, Drama King, but I promise you, this is light work compared to how some of these industry people will tear your shit apart and never really give a fuck about your art. But I think you're there, Drama King. You found your pocket. The last couple of tracks that you submitted, Janelle says she loves it, so you're there. It's just technical stuff. We can clean up technical. It's a matter of just switching out plugins, press this button, press that button, bring some volumes down, take out this, and and that's it, right? The songwriting part, I feel like that shit just needs that shit takes time, because sometimes I'm critical about my own songwriting and how well I'm a good writer myself, right? But you're there. I like this new set of music that you've been submitting. It's your pocket. I want you to stay in it, and you're gonna get there. But I'm also curious, Drama King, are you mixing your vocals yourself? If so, what program are you using to mix your vocals? And are you in a position to kind of start investing in some of those, unfortunately, expensive plugins to get the sound that you want? Or at least not using stock plugins. I'm not sure what you have or what you don't have, but please absolutely always correct me if I get something wrong. But we will be moving on to the next track. Drama King, It has been a pleasure. This is lovely.
Don't you make a drama scene, cause you fucking went the drama king. In the meantime, just dance. Don't you run away.
We're gonna have to move on to someone else. I love it. That's a really good song. Like I like shit like that. Like that. Like that 60s fucking. Is it 60s music? 60s? No. What era is that? Like that Motown era. What? No, Motown is definitely not 60s. What era is Motown? Is it 60s? This is terrible. What? Black musician asking what? Don't tell the internet. They will put my black card on fucking probation. They will put my shit on probation. What? But it's definitely giving me Motown vibes. I love Motown vibes type music. Drama King is in his pocket, y'all. All right, we're gonna move on to Phantom Nights. I wonder if Phantom Nights is in the chat. If so, Phantom, where are you? All right, so this is Phantom Nights Whispers. That was confusing. The initial part? I'm sorry, I gotta bring it back. Cause like it started off one way, like the first 2 seconds, and then it just like new instrument. So I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna listen to it again. Oh, you know what it is? I know I'm talking over it. I know what it is. Phantom is working on an EP, so there's a possibility those first 2 notes that kind of low-key don't make sense is like the ending of the track that might go before this one. I could be wrong, but he's not in chat to clarify, but I've spoken to him. I don't even know if it's a him. Damn, my bad if I'm using the wrong pronouns, but you know, this person, Phantom Nights, has told me that they are working on an album, so this might be whatever. You know how people like you add a little bit of the song before. I'm talking so much, but you add a little bit of the song before into the next track. That way you don't even know that it's like transitioning. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to bring it back to the beginning. I'm just talking too much. Bring it back again.
Tell me why am I in this place? I'm not sure if I belong here. Why do I feel so out of place? Maybe it's that feeling of being trapped here inside, waiting to be brought back to life. I don't know why I'm still here. I'm so tired of being stuck here. I'm trapped in my mind, surrounded by all my bad thoughts, telling me I'll never get up. Tell me why I'm still here. I just wanna leave here. I don't wanna be here. Yes.
It's getting quiet. Definitely emo vibes. I wasn't sure when they hit the applause on that bitch, but let me just bring it back. Let it play in the background. All right, I'm gonna let the poll run off a little bit longer, darling. It is definite emo vibes. I have my thoughts. Okay, my thoughts on it, because I understand what Phantom Nights tends to make or prefers to make. It is emo vibes. The goal is absolutely emo vibes and just like blah, right? But the thing is, I feel like this also suffers to an extent the same thing that Scooby's kind of going through, or was going through, I should say, sound selection, right? Because it gets to a point where this section here, it's like, it's a really slow track, right? But because it's slow and it's a lot of space while also being slow, it almost feels like it loses a certain amount of musical momentum, even though it's a slow track, right? When you take out too many tracks, right, and you want it bare bones, you have to do something with like sound design to fill up the space, because the average listener is not, it ain't gonna get there unless it's being used in some type of sync type of scenario where there's visuals attached to it to kind of, it's forcing people to stay within the story. But like on its own by itself, average listener, 30 seconds in, they might not stay. But up until this point, when it drops out too much, right? I think sound selection and sound design is definitely needed in these like quieter parts. Like the reverb on the piano could probably be a little bit longer because there's so much space to fill up. You can do more stuff with like the vocals, like a longer delay, just filling up like that stereo space so it doesn't feel like boom, dun, dun, right? There's still a way for it to feel empty without it actually like being empty. Let's see. And quite frankly, even if the songwriting I think could use a little bit more variety in like the melody as well to kind of also assist in keeping with that interest. But if we're not gonna do too much with the melody of the vocals, we gotta pull all the tricks out the sleeve. We gotta do some vocal throws. We gotta do stuff with the reverb, the delay, or maybe some like sound design. We gotta really load it up. For me, it's too much space in the track. Did I clip the poll? Did I start the poll? Am I bugging? Or did it not just show up for me? Where's my poll? Am I bugging, guys? Where is it? Did I not do it? Did I not? Get out of here. Top chat. It's supposed to be live chat. Oh, why did it switch? My bad. Phantom Nights. Even with the music in the background, it's really quiet. I have to put it up so loud. Computer was bugging. Oh my god. 75% hot, 25% not. I think with some sound selection, we can push this to the next level. Yeah, I see the poll now too, Mark. It was me. I'm curious to see what's happening under the hood. Open in studio. I'm very curious. That's one of the best parts I do like about BandLab, when you guys like submit your BandLab tracks or songs to the stream. If I want to just like take a quick look under the hood, damn, it's taking a while to load. Threw me off. Anyway, I like when you guys kind of submit like the BandLab tracks, because it gives me a chance to actually look into the project. And obviously, you don't always have that ability with any of the other DAWs because, well, they're not web-based. Oh, there's a lot of tracks. There's a lot of tracks in this project, guys. Whoa. Oh. I'm not going to hold you. Is anything muted? Let me see. Mark says, yeah, with more ear candy, sound design, etc. That would be a track for sure. Yeah. Especially if you're going for that, like that emo type vibe. It has the foundation of it. Are you guys seeing this? This is a lot of tracks. For how it sounds compared to how many tracks I'm visually seeing. It's like, how does it look full but sound empty? See, sound selection is really important here. What's happening? All right, so I already kind of determined that the beginning was from like another track leading into this one for an album. Yeah. Whoa, there's way more tracks in there than I was expecting. Exactly. Yeah, JMO, you can send your BandLab links for these streams. That's crazy because the final version is not this loud. So if I put the knob on my streaming mixer where I had it when we played it the first time, way louder. I wonder if that was just like an export thing. I am really confused. See, this is why I like to see what's under. I'm confuzzled. I know this isn't part of the stream. I should probably. I'm very confuzzled here. There's a lot of tracks in here. I'm so curious. What is happening? What's this? What's this? Oh, my bad. Let's turn it up.
I'm not sure if
okay, vocals. Is this the same vocal? It's like a psychedelic. What's this one? What is that? It's another vocal. Of being trapped here inside. Tell me why am I in this place? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna hold you, even though it is louder somehow within the project versus the final. I don't understand. I'm very confused. Weird, it sounds better in BandLab. Yeah, it sounds better when you actually open up. I'm so confused. What? I've used BandLab. I've made stuff in BandLab and export them out. I'm wondering if it's just like the final mix master button thing. But like you have a lot of track stacks with the vocals, right? Let's play that. Tell me why am I in this place? What is that blue one? All right, so you have all of these vocal stacks and everything is dead fucking center. So you're gonna have a lot of phase cancellation, which is like a fancy way of saying that it doesn't sound bigger or louder because they're stacked together. It actually starts phasing out and they start to cancel out. So you'll have moments in which you'll actually hear silence coming in and out. So usually the best way to do that is if you like, all right, so this track is actually muted. I could probably pan this. Pan something super left, super right, keep one in the middle. I don't know, put this one over here. You guys see what I'm doing over here? I don't know if it'll help. Because it seems like it's all the same, like take or same melody. That made it a little wider. I'm so confused. I feel like there's a lot of tracks here. When he probably the mastering sound when he exported it. It has to be because it sounds so quiet. Or I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Can't figure it out in this stream. I wonder, should this be a sound? Nah, can't be a sound design thing. I mean, can it be a sound design thing? There's a lot of MIDI notes in here. What does a beat sound like? I'm spending a lot of time on this. I'm sorry, but it's confusing me. It's confusing me. It's 120 BPM, but it's written as if it's 60. Yeah, that's that slowness. So there's still a lot of space in it. We gotta move on though. I'm definitely spending a lot of time on this. I was just baffled, quite baffled. I'm curious if I should work on this for my next cook stream on Sunday at like 2:00. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I'm streaming on Sunday. Okay. We're going to go on to the next artist, which is Bleed from the Vein. Wow, that is That is an intense name. On another BandLab link, let's close out of this one just in case. I don't want it to play in the background by accident. I'm very curious about that. But yeah, gotta move on. I'm sorry it took so long. I was just so baffled. Next track, A Legend, apparently, name, from Bleed from the Vein. Excuse me if it's too loud because this waveform's looking kind of crazy already. Oh, and it's loud. Or distorted, I can't tell.
To the light, but my name's in the sky. Oh, I'ma be a legend, put it down in the museum. I'm not materialistic, but I can be a bit pessimistic. Ay, I like the minimalistic, but I want more of an monopolistic. I put time and dedication to my work. The haters wanna say I have no worth. I can't fall behind, artistic visions in my mind. I'm a mystery and a rhyme. I'm an enigma, edge of time. Oh, they stay hating. I'm over here playing all the things I like. Oh, I run to the light, but my name's in the sky. Oh, I'ma be a legend, put it down in the museum. They try to gaslight me, trying to control me into someone I'm not. They don't respect or see what I see. Just a puppet with strings, nothing is what it seems. Just somebody they can use and abuse. If I don't see what they see, then I'm not one of them. They can toss me into the
Did my poll go through? My internet is acting really weird. Let me know, guys.
They can draw whatever on it. Oh, they stay hating. I'm over here playing all the things I like. Oh, I run to the light, but my name's in the sky. Oh, I'ma be a legend, put it down on the scene. So they say what they want. I'm changing who I am. I'm gonna be who God made me to.
Am I bugging? Did the internet skip the track or was it me? Oh no, it was a track. It was a track.
So they say what they want. I'm changing who I am. I'm gonna be who
Tyrone.
I need to be. They can try with all their might. Goodbye. Oh, they stay hating. I'm over here playing all the things I like. Oh, I run to the light, but my name's in the sky. Oh, I'ma be a legend, put it down in the museums. Oh, they stay hating. I'm over here playing all the things I like. Oh, I run to.
Alright. Well, we'll just bring that track down a little earlier before cutoff time because the poll is not necessarily quite in the favor of this artist. I'm just gonna clip it now. End poll. The verdict is 100% not. These are one of these instances, we've gone through this before, where we hear tracks that are just not quite there, but I am not in the business of shredding people's dreams apart. So I will say, damn, 8 votes. That's actually, that's like more people voted no than y'all voted yes for others in the stream so far. Sounds like it was a built-in mic. I will say this young artist here sounds quite young. I will say we gotta go back to the basics. Let me just bring the track back just a little bit. Let me just play a little bit.
Oh, they say hey.
I mean, right out the gate, unfortunately, like y'all see the waveform. It's just like pew, like there's no lead up. We ain't warm it up. We just want to stick it in there. We ain't even like, you know what I mean, a little bit of foreplay, nothing. Like we just boom, just shove it in her. Like it was just straight, just, you know.
I'm over here playing
I understand the type of sound and vibe that it's kind of going for. It's giving like Lil Peep, you know, like emo rap singer something. I don't know how to explain it because I personally don't listen to it. I know what it's going for. It's just not there. It's just one of those things where we just got to go back to the basics. We got to list all the songs that we're trying to sound like. We need to just listen more of. Maybe we need to like maybe get some vocal lessons, or if we're not going to go for vocal lessons, understand how to manipulate our vocal chain to sound the best, you know? Songwriting, melody, basic mix stuff with your track and how the beat comes in, and actually listening to the artist that you want to emulate. Lil Uzi vibe. Yeah, but not. It just needs to go back to the basics. French says maybe it's her first time. What if it's not? Right? Could you imagine? It's probably not. More than likely, it's probably not. We'll go to the... Is it? It's not. Look at that. It's not. It's not. Is it? No, there's none. Boss Bitch Enterprises. I'm curious. Oh, that actually sounds pretty decent. I don't think you would hear that sub bass on the phone though. Is there? Now we gotta go back to the basics. That's all. Hentai say not enough experience. Yeah, that's all that is. We all gotta start from somewhere, go back to the basics, keep listening, keep progressing, take those piano lessons, stop trying to take shortcuts around your music theory. It's not gonna fucking happen. You can download all the plugins you want that help you create chords in a minute, baby. If you understand how to formulate a 7th and a 9th, can't nobody tell you nothing. Moving on, Hentai, darling, you are next, and then Drama King. I try to be nice. I think I'm pretty nice as far as like reviews go. I feel like some cats would be like, yo, that shit is trash. They probably wouldn't even get to like the first 20 seconds. Trash, right? I'm not gonna say that, even though I technically have said it, but it's only in, you know, trying to explain how others would do it, because I'm not that person. Hentai, you up next, babe. Let's close that out. Anyway. Here we go. Wheezy meets Paris Hilton. This is hysterical.
It's been a minute since the last you was sober. It's been a minute since that time you came over. Why you so different? Thought these phases was over. Why you so insecure? I ain't got a motive. I've been down for way too long. I want the ceiling. You know what I came here for. Want you to feel it. Psilocybin sprouted wings up in my spirit. No, baby, don't give me your heart. I wanna steal it. Expect you to get it. He rock with how I'm rolling, Fred Flint, and he feel it. In the coupe, chiropractic, he in love when he in it. When that nigga off the booker, he a shooter. A needle with a fever off the beanie, do it to you. Feeling like you skating, roll, bouncing in the K Cooper. Rolling green mask on, feeling fucking super. Baby, I'm on that, just say the word. I see the stars and I want the world. You faulty, but you still be on cold. I can't hold it in, I might explode. Hallucinogens got me high. Don't care what's wrong or right. Follow me until the night. Can show you how to fly. Hallucinogens got me high. Don't care what's wrong or right. Follow me until the night. Can show you how to fly. Hallucinogens got me high. Don't care what's
back and let it play in the background, shall we? What? All right, so I have my thoughts. Of course, I have my thoughts. Let's see. Let me just see what you. I'm gonna leave the poll open for just a hair longer. Let me see. Hente always submits fire shit. Channel the spirit. Welcome to the chat. I'm not sure if this is your first time, but I didn't say hello when I first saw your screen name. What's up, Bam? How you doing? Welcome back. JMO says Doja Cat vibes. Who said Nelly Furtado? Yeah. French says Nelly Furtado. Tyrone, what's up? Well, first of all, there's only but so many thoughts I can give this track, right? Why? Because it says demo. It's not there yet. Well, because it's a demo, right? But as a demo, girl, stop playing games, okay? Stop playing games. Get this shit done, okay? The people love it. The people love it. Even as a demo, I'm going to cut the poll. And as I'm hitting end poll, it says 100% hot. So, like, why are we playing games? Finish that, okay? Now, Hente definitely has a history of great vocals, good songwriting, awesome mix. So, this is not musical idea-wise, from, like, vocals, the lyrics, and the musical idea, the music foundation. Far, okay? Far. But finish it. What you talking about? Like, what am I critiquing here? Finish the track and release it. Like, come on. Like, put it in the Discord. Like, we'll help promote it, okay? That's my only critique. Finish it. It sounds great. What are you guys saying? Second time hello. Oh, okay. Oh, it's your second time here. Oh, thank you for coming back. I know. So it is a very, very good demo, right? Get those vocals officially recorded, mixed, and mastered, because I know what you can sound like as far as like that final audio quality. Stop playing games. Go back and re-record your vocals. Okay. Like the lyrics are, I mean, was I even listening to the lyrics? It was such a vibe. Sometimes when tracks are such a vibe, you low-key don't even listen to the lyrics unless something like wild is said. Like sometimes Drama King does that. He says wild things. That flow is nice. I mean, the vocals sound a little like hollow, back the mix type of thing, but again, it's a demo. So like, you know, final version, of course, I already know based off of your previous stuff that it's going to be mixed. Your vocals is going to be to the front. Even if you do like a telephone effect, it's going to, the final mix I know is going to sound really good. Just again, based off of your history of some of the tracks that you've submitted and uploaded to like Spotify and stuff. Right? Yeah. You're good. Finish it. That is my critique. Finish the song. Damn it. Why does this keep switching to top chat? Live chat. Finish it. That's my critique. It's gorgeous, darling. Moving on to Drama King yet again. I didn't forget about you. Let's refresh. Drama King, Drama King, Drama King. I don't know why I do that. I'm always randomly singing things. But yeah, finish the song. Why are you playing games with us? Playing with our emotions. How dare you? Drama King's up next. Okay.
Shook. I'm reading books. I'm turning pages. Just turn one on you. And you, and you, and you, and look, I'm shook. I'm reading books. I'm turning pages. Just turn one on you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and I see them watching, hitting my goals. I hear them talking, claiming we bros. Messy with my talk, the way I'm messy with my goals. she's stuck. Where you from? Where they treat it marathon, but it's a race. I'm shook. I'm reading books. I'm learning pages. Just turn on you. Shine. I'm reading books. I'm turning pages. Just turn on you. Too, bitch. Just hold on, yeah. That's why I keep on reading, even though I'm never eating. Cause I'm always fasting. It's just how I treat it. Yeah.
This is where Drake would drop his feature right here. Let's extend it longer. Right? Abel, Drama King has entered the game. I'm gonna clip the poll. Aw, damn, somebody threw it for you. It was at 100%. That shit went down to 83. Almost. 83% hot. 16% not. I think who made the comment? I want to read it. I saw it. Let's see. Tyrone says Drama King changed his name and done leveled up. No, sometimes a name change, sometimes a rebranding really gets you in your pocket. I wasn't always Nefertiti Gold. I was Neffy in my earlier years, and I changed it to Nefertiti Gold because someone was just like, why aren't you using your real name? Because Nefertiti is my real ass government name, not the gold part. That's just the color of my fucking soul, baby. But anyway, Nefertiti is my real ass name on my birth certificate, license, everything. So somebody was just like, yo, how come you don't use your real name? Right? Added that gold part? What? Ain't no going back to that. You feel me? Every time I tell my name, Nefertiti Gold. That shit puts you in a different pocket. So changing from work like play to Drama King? What? You can't tell people you're Drama King without being the king of drama and just bringing the emotions. You kidding me? That name change will do something to you, and I think that's what happened. Unless Drama King has always had these tracks in his pocket that has just been has been playing the ultimate chess game, right? Submitting all the beginner tracks, and just one day be like, yo, they're gonna hear this. They're gonna hear my spirit. They're gonna know who I am. I'm going pretty far down the rabbit hole of storytelling right now. Let's see what the critiques are, because I have my thoughts for sure. JMO says need a Drake feature on this one. I could hear Drake co-signing this. French Jones says good fitness music. That's another way of getting your music out there. If you guys have like those gym memberships that have like the spin classes or boxing classes or whatever, one of those fitness classes where they need music in the background, you can always approach one of those coaches at the gym, be like, hey, can you throw my music into your playlist if you like it, type shit. Channel the Spirit says I like the beat, lyrics sound like he's saying whatever. I'm not too sure what how to like interpret that over the internet. Lyrics sound like he's saying whatever. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? How do you personally feel about that part? The lyrics saying whatever. Tyrone, who you too, bitch. Yeah, I heard that part. I definitely heard that part. There's something about some lyrics just like standing out. French says, man, y'all smashed the club vibes. Oh yeah, this is schmacking. Tyrone says, what? Neffy? And your real name is Nefertiti? That's so fucking cool. Aw, thanks. Drama King got the fire heart whiskey fire emojis. Keep this song far away from deletion, says French Jones. Agreed. Are you ready for my thoughts?
I'm shook. I'm reading books. I'm not in pain.
I'm listening into it again. I'm processing. That's what's happening. I can
turning pages.
hold on.
Just turn one on you. And you, and you, and you, and look, I'm shook. I'm reading books.
The lyrics are interesting.
Turning pages. Just turn one on you.
I like that part though. The turning pages, but I won't turn on you. That is a fucking quotable. That's that type of shit you put in your fucking captions. However, the starting part, shook, I'm reading books, like the setup so that you can say that, I think could use a little bit of work. So I can kind of understand what Channel the Spirit was kind of referring to, because the lyrics kind of sound like you're saying whatever. I think the setup in songwriting could use a little bit of a finesse, darling. Just a little bit of finesse. Because like, shook, I'm reading books. It's kind of like, what? I'm turning pages, but I won't turn on you. However it goes. Those two lines, turning pages, but I won't turn on you. Fire fucking quotable. But the lead up, interesting. I don't want to say it's bad, but I think it could be reworked. Because like, why are you shook? Because you're turning pages, but you're not turning it on that person. So what's shaking you? Maybe it's in the rest of the lyrics and I didn't pay attention. But then you said you too, bitch. What? I want to know who hurt you, first of all. Because these songs are getting better, which means sometimes we might be feeling worse. Sometimes that's how I write.
Messy with my foes, just for fun. I don't run. She a bee, the way she stuck. Where you from?
I think the flow is nice. Right?
But it's a race. I'm shook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading books. I'm turning pages. Just
Yeah, he's sick of her.
you.
Y'all ain't listening. Now we listening. Yeah, I'd say I think that same resonance issue with like the mixing of your vocals is definitely there in like everything. But you said before that you're still working on like learning like the mixing stuff when it comes to your vocals. So moving forward, we can be a little bit more forgiving of that because we're all in different stages of our music. But you're just so like right there, bro. You're so right there, like tweaking of like lyrics and understanding the mix of your vocals. And once you learn how to engineer your own voice and really get it in that pocket with most tracks, you're gonna be unstoppable because you have a lot of songs, Drama King. And I feel like you have so many songs that like once you tweak a few things, you're totally ready to be on like your rush shit and dropping a track every single week for God knows how long. Channel the Spirit says mad potential. So much. Like so much. That one quotable line, that is people intentionally write songs with quotables. Like there's teams of people that literally sit down to try to find a way to write a song that is full of potential caption ideas for Instagram, whatever. It's literally a thing. Like I'm not even shitting you, right? I'm not even shitting. Rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. Like, bruh, like, I love me some Lotto. Like, literally, there are teams of people that sit down to write an entire song of quotables. It's not easy. So that one part right there, that shit right there, let that shit go viral on somebody's TikTok or something. It's going to take off, but you got to clean up that rest of the track, though. Talking a lot. You're welcome, fam. I love heartbreak songs. We all love heartbreak songs. Tyrone says that resonance that's in every one of his songs, that's vocal EQ, and I love it. I don't know. It's not good, my love. It's not getting playlist placement. That's the problem. Because if your quality of your track cannot line up with the quality of the other tracks on there, you're not getting placed. That's just what it comes down to. Let me turn my ISO up. You know, so that's kind of what I'm calling it out for. Like for us, casual listening, like, yeah, that could easily work out. We can listen to that shit all day because it's good. But like for the heights that I know Drama King wants to take it, You want at least a chance, a possibility to potentially eventually land on those playlists, or at the very least have the quality be at a point where whatever, somebody uses it as like the intro music for a fucking Netflix show for like 2 seconds, right? You want it to be there. So that resonance has to be in control to compete with the other tracks that are controlling their resonance, right? So it's been almost a week since I released my new song, WTG. What kind of influencer would I be if I didn't at least plug that in? I plugged that in at the beginning of the stream like 2 hours ago, right? We talked about it for a little bit. We're going to go back to the tracks for sure. I'm not going to forget about you guys. But I got to tell you about my new song, WTG, which is available on all streaming platforms. I worked on it for 6 whole months. Literally, not fucking shitting you. I think you guys were in stream when I told you guys, like, I'm working on a new song, guys. Go listen to it. But yeah, I'm going to drop the link to that in the chat because I'm trying to run up the stream numbers. Mind you, I don't even know what my stream numbers are because I'm acting like a little vagina and I'm too scared to check them. I just don't want to get caught up in numbers, even though I'm nervous. I should check it, but I'm not going to. But I want to, but I don't know when. Maybe on Friday when it's a full week, I'll check on it. But if you haven't listened to it, definitely click that DistroKid Hyperfollow link. I put in all the streaming services, or at least most of them. I think even the free YouTube version of it, if you don't have a streaming service, is also on there as well. I'm performing it on Friday. So if you're in the New York tri-state area, I'm performing at the Rogue Music Festival. I am officially opening up the entire festival because they got me dead first day, first act, or at least I think based off of the set time that they told me that I was going on, it's giving opener of the entire festival vibes. So looking forward to that. I have a live version of WTG. So what you hear on the track is not how I perform it, and I do create a completely custom production version of it for live performance. So yeah, Channel Spirit says checking it right now. Do check it right out. I worked on it so long. Oh my god, I could have lost my mind. You know what I think I'll do on Sunday stream? I think what I'll do for Sunday stream is actually maybe just kind of go over the production of it. Like the full production, the behind the scenes, the DAW project of it. I'm going to open it up right now real quick, just to give you guys a quick preview of that. Should I do that on Sunday? Because Sunday's stream is already scheduled. I could go over, like, we could be chill and shit and just kind of go over. Damn, it's taking a long time to open this fucking project. We can just, like, chill and kind of go over the actual, like, behind the scenes, under the hood, because I like seeing what's under the hood of other people's projects, because sometimes I feel like I can learn from it, either learn what to do or what not to do in certain cases. Let's switch over to the screen real quick. Can you guys see that? So this is my Logic project, and this is just the beat by itself. Let's see. I have a lot of reference vocals like down here. This is just the reference track, like the reference vocals down here. This is all muted. So all of these tracks down here are muted. So I needed lyrics so that I can structure the beat around the lyrics, yada, yada, yada. I didn't end up using any of these. And I think the beat is these 34 tracks right here. So can you guys see that? It's fucking massive, I know. So from track 34 here all the way up to up here, that is the beat itself. These highlighted tracks here. So 1 through 34, that's the beat. And then we have some automation happening with the tempo. So there's three different BPMs within this track. And then I have a completely different project for the vocal processing and sends and returns for just the instrumental here. Let's see. Oh my God. So when I said I was working on this for like 6 months, I'm dead ass, because I feel like this was like a massive undertaking. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to prove and to whom I was trying to prove this to, but don't say it because I didn't do a damn thing. but like it was intense, which is why I'm really, 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 really proud of this project. And then the vocals on this, yeah, we'll go through it on Sunday. So tune in Sunday 2 p.m. We'll just kind of go into both of these projects a little bit more in depth. I'm opening the vocal project. It's taking forever. Let me see what you guys saying. The streams may exceed your expectations. I know it might exceed my expectations. I'm still nervous though. French says BTS, yes, do a countdown it. Yeah, I will, and I'll promote that shit. Tyrone says, yes, genius, music breakdown. That's a lot of goddamn tracks. For sure. Though, it's still opening. The vocal tracks is still opening, the vocal processing. But yeah. Which is why I'm gonna shove that song down your faces, because I really did work on it. Damn, this shit is still opening. Is it making my computer run hot? Let me touch my... I don't have the new M1 chip, M2 nothing, so this is still an Intel processor, so this bitch gets hot. Damn. That shit is... Oh my god. I should responsibly clip the stream soon, but I'm not going to. Yo, no shit, it's still loading. How many? Y'all see this? Oh, there we go. This is the vocal project, the vocal processing. This is why I had to do a separate project for it. So I just have, let's see, the top of the list. Where we at? So the instrumental for it. So which I bounced out from the other track. That's only just the first two. Is it the first two? Yeah, so this is the instrumental from the other project. I bounced it out from there. Why do I have two of them? Oh, you know what? Because I worked on it in one version and then I went back into the instrumental. I did some changes. That way I can line it up again with this one. I really don't know why I have two. I ain't gonna hold you. I really don't know. And then again, the automation changes here for the BPM, but this project is only the vocal takes. Only the vocal takes, only the vocal processing. So that is -2. It's 97 tracks total. So -2. Actually, no, I lied. Because there's a couple of them muted. I think those are muted for when I was doing the instrumental. Whatever. There's 97 fucking tracks in this, -2, because 2 of them are the instrumentals. So about 95 tracks. These are all vocal takes here. So yeah, we can kind of go through these on... That didn't do a damn thing. We can kind of like go through these on Sunday. Yeah, there's a lot happening here. I can't even like... I don't even know how to properly zoom into it at this rate. And then if I open up all the automation lanes, there's like random automations here and there. A lot of vocal flex, pitching, yada, yada, yada. I did some stuff here. Oh, okay, I see what I did there. Okay, I did some stuff with the final mix. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see, sends and returns for every track. So I mixed every single vocal take. That's why it took so long, because there's 75,000 instances of Pro Q3 and UAD and blah, 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 blah. So this is just the vocal project by itself. So when I said 6 months, I fucking mean it. 6 months. And I haven't looked at your chat. My bad, guys. What are you guys saying? Tyrone's like, holy shit. Yeah. 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 See, in moments like this, I don't feel the imposter syndrome. It's like, oh, maybe I am qualified to kind of low-key, don't save. Maybe I am kind of low-key qualified, you know? But anyway, it's almost 8:30. We can play a couple more tracks before we clip the stream. Da-da-da-da-da. You were working. I was, French, I was working dead ass, okay? As us New Jersey New Yorkers say, even though I said that shit in the most non-New Yorker accent ever. That's a crazy amount of work. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see who's up on the list. Let's play a couple of tracks. Let's see. We have a... Oh, I haven't seen this name before. Zello... I don't know how to pronounce this name here. We'll just have to see it when we pull it up. It is a... It's a YouTube link? It's a YouTube link. Let's pull that up. We'll play a couple more tracks. Did it come up? Not at all. Okay. All right. Let's switch over to the street. Clip off that background music. And this one's called Zelora Kid. Oh, Zelora Kid. Zelora Kid. I'm sorry. Funny as hell. Moving on. I don't need Drake's publishers on my fucking stream, okay? Next. Anyway. Sorry. Y'all sample these major artists, I'm not playing them. If I can recognize it, it's not getting fucking played. If you can slip one by me because I don't recognize the artist, that's one thing. But, you thought. Anyway.
Gon' ride, boss cat, take it outside, nigga gon' ride, do my thing, do my thing, let me know, ooh, that's my name, boss cat, yeah, boss cat, boss, yeah, girl, no, bit $2 signs on my shit, keep playing, gon' end up on shirt,
I know I have the poll going. It's just participate in the poll, please. Please.
Took a nigga chain. Hey, never got a bag.
What's up, Creos?
Niggas thought I was playing when I came up. But they know now. Don't play with the cause I'm about my issue. When I see you, split you. Home fuck nigga, I'm with you. Yeah, everybody get it. Ooh, 10 toes down. Anybody. Yeah. 10 toes down.
It's not lasting long. I'm sorry. We gotta go back to the basics. It sounds like 5 songs are playing at the same time. I gotta pause this. I gotta know what's happening. I'm clipping the poll right now. Sorry. It's my stream. I do what I want. Okay. I'm trying. 80% nod. Who's the one that said on? It sounds like 5 songs are playing. I had to check the other windows to see like if there was another song. Doesn't it sound like multiple songs are playing? That's what it came off to me. It was throwing me off. We gotta go back to the basics. We just gotta go back to the basics. We gotta review what our intentions are. Who are our favorite artists? Do our music line up with them if they were to be put in a playlist? These are the questions we must ask. Reference tracks exist for a reason. Is the distortion intentional? I'm sure it is, but that doesn't mean it's tasteful. Tyrone says, okay, I have thoughts. First off, the 808 needs a limiter. That's what you think this needs? Just the limiter? Second, the lyrics aren't that's it? Sweetheart, there's a lot happening. There's like so much happening and nothing happening at the same time. I swore it was 2 tracks. Trick Daddy. Yeah, but Trick Daddy made it to award ceremonies. There was a lot happening here. I'm sorry. We got to go back to the basics. This probably has a small audience of some kind somewhere. Like I said, everybody has an audience. There's an audience for everybody. I just might not be in this particular artist space. I don't know if I'm the target audience. I don't believe it's me. I don't believe it's women from 21 to 35. I don't know if I'm there. Guys. 21 to 35. No, it would be 24 to like 35, like that weird demographics thing. It's a little tough. You guys mind if I take like a semi-quick break so I can like go to the restroom? Can we hear a little more? You want to hear, you know what? How about I play the song from the beginning to end, and I will go use the restroom and you guys can listen to it for sure. You got it, channel. Here we go. Here we go.
Nigga gon' ride. Boss cat, take it outside. Nigga gon' ride. Do my side. Do my thing. Do my thing. Ooh, that's my name. Boss cat. Yeah. Boss cat. Boss. Yeah. Girl, no. Big $2 signs on my shit. Keep playing. Gon' end up on the shirt. On the shirt. Just all black. Just all black. Nigga know what time it is. Know what time it is. Just all black. Yeah. Took a nigga chain. Hey, never got a bag. Never got a bag. Never got a bag. Took the next chain. Hey. Niggas thought I was playing when I came up. But they know now. Don't play with me now. Play with stuff. Hey. Cause I'm about my issue. When I see you, hit you, split you. I'm still fuck nigga, I'm with you. Yeah, everybody get it. Ooh, 10 toe down. Anybody. Yeah. 10 toe down. 10 toe down. Yeah. I never did a crowd. Yeah. I'm my own boss. Never did I stand. By myself. I'm standing by myself. Yeah. Got my mind on that cat. Money on that money. Money on my brain. Money. Yeah. Count so much money. So many blues. Make me blue. My mind. Man, cool. Float. Toast. Throw that toast. Explode that butt. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Have y'all heard enough? and it's 4.5 minutes long. Whoa! What were you guys saying while I was gone? Can we play it while you use the restroom for sure? I will go use the restroom too. Drummer King just says no. It's an ad-lib song. Ad-libs on ad-libs. Okay. Drummer King has no expression. Tyrone says, yeah, this ain't it. This beat is the same, but he got 850 million edits with a lot of delay. Yeah. Listen, Channel the Spirit wanted to hear it, so I give the people what they want. As soon as I saw that 4.5 minute mark, I was like, oh, I got time. I can go use the bathroom like 5 times, make food, and come back and it would still be playing. Let me see. Tyrone says, I grew up in the South. This is just a bad representation of Southern rap. Got to clean up the mix. The vocals are all over the place. It's just a lot happening. We just got to go back to the basics. That's all. Channel the Spirit says, I thought it may have just been just the beginning, but the song has just too much going on. I immediately, a lot of times you can tell what's happening in the song based off of the waveform. And if that's how the beginning started, because there's a slow build right here at the beginning, if you guys can like see that. I would zoom in, but my computer's been acting so weird with like zooming in and shit. It's like, once I zoom in, it's like hard to zoom out. So like you look at the waveform, as soon as it built up to the chaos, like right here, I knew, look at this. It just stays up there. It kind of dips here, I guess. It kind of dips over there, I guess. But it just never calmed down. So I already knew from the looks of the waveform that we were in for a ride we kind of low-key didn't ask for. So that's why I had clipped it so early. I just looked at the waveform. You can just kind of tell from the waveform. But yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's like a lie, you feel me? And then there's another song playing. Oh my god. Pause. It channels with chaos, pure chaos. Like once you get used to seeing waveforms, like you just already know what you about to be in for. You just know. You just know. Some of these tracks or these websites that let you see the waveforms, It's insanity. Oh, Boss Cal submitted another one. Same artist. Shall we play it? I might have to pass. But is that fair? Are all tracks the same? You know what? I'm going to be fair. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit the link. We're going to see. Same artist. This one doesn't look too bad. It kind of starts pretty excited, but then there's some parts that it kind of goes up, but like not really. We'll see. Let's see.
That night,
See?
that night, kiss me in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry to pull for this one.
TB. When I say TB, that's my dog. That's my little brother MB. My brother, I love you. You already know what's up. You niggas know what's up. I don't play by him. Let go. In an all black coupe, with the black windows tinted. Yeah, all black. Nigga can't see what's in it. Slow creep. I put my gag out to sleep. Yeah, I put my gag out. You niggas go to sleep. Yeah, dressing all black. Pull up with a scrap. I got a bitch with a fat ass. Yeah, red bone chick. Titties legit. Titties look nice. Shake a little bit, throwing money. Yeah, I'm throwing money. Make it rain from the flow to the clouds. Yeah, make it rain from the flow to the clouds. Hey, I'm smoking on the pound. Smoking loud. Exotic. Cali weed. Yeah, Boss Cali. That's what it is.
It's just so much happening. It's so much. It almost humbles me. It almost humbles me. Only 3 people voted. Everybody else just clicked out the stream. It was over. I'm sorry. We got to go back to the basics. We just have to. You know, certain rules in music, they're just not meant to be broken. Certain rules in music just do not need to be broken. I'm sorry. I know we want to like break the rules and be out of the box. Like sometimes we can stay. Sometimes it's okay to be inside the box. You don't always have to think outside of it. You know, there's a box for a reason. People like boxes, you know. It's okay to be in the box sometimes. I feel like in an instance like this, I would recommend you're almost better off just being generic. Dare I say that? Dare I say, don't be unique, right? That's a horrendous thing to say to, I guess, any of us who wants to be unique. But then again, it's just like, there's no such thing as a new idea. It's just recycled 87,000 ways. I think there's a book called Steal Like an Artist. It basically harps on the fact that there is no such thing as a new idea. Everything that you've thought of has already been done, but that doesn't mean you don't do it, right? Because, you know, I just think it's okay to be inside the box sometimes. It's okay to follow the rules of delay and putting a side chain to the vocals so that it doesn't muddy up the mix. I think that I don't think we need to break this rule to stand out. I think we can keep this one intact. It is 100% not. I want it to be fair. It started off very promising. Can we at least admit that it started off wild promising, right? And it's just like, oh, okay. Maybe we were wrong, but we weren't. You just got to go back to the basics. We got to tame it. I don't even know what the musical idea is at this rate. I think the beat might be fine, but then the vocals, it was just everywhere. I'm Lime, the most original. What did you say that wrong? I'm Lime. Is that a typo? I'm like. Does you mean I'm like? I'm like the most original artist. Even Michael Jackson stole music. There's no such thing as stole music. Recycled, maybe. Or more so, if you mean like stole, then, you know, Elvis Presley, of course, for sure. I mean, you can actually steal music, but at the same time, there's always going to be a difference, right? Between like you being original in your thought within that genre, but doing the same things that make it that genre, right? Versus like outright just taking somebody's entire thing. But yeah, totally, I wrote it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I as a white man struggle for people to know why I stand in society, right? There are things that I was gonna point to that. Anyway, I digress. I'm so baffled. JMO, you had asked me where you are in line. Of course, my mother would be calling me midstream. How do I? All right, let's turn that off. JMO, you asked me where you are in line. You're technically, if I refresh this page right quick, let's see. You would be like almost 10-ish tracks, 10, 12-ish tracks behind where we started. Because remember, we did have a few people skip the line and we did dedicate some time to them. I don't think JMO, I'm not sure if it's in my YouTube description that you can technically skip the line for a $10 super chat. I totally forgot to pin that at the top of the chat. So my apologies if you've just been sitting there watching like random people come to the front and like your music not. My bad, my love. Totally my bad on that one. Let's do like 3 more tracks. 3, 4 more. Let's do 4. Let's do 4 tracks. Let's do 4 more tracks. So the next one up, and within those 4, if you want to skip the line, you can skip the line. $10 super chat for that. If not, then I'm just gonna go in order in which these tracks were received from when I posted the link in the Discord channel. Which, by the way, I'll put a link to the Discord channel in a few moments. JMO, if you want to be first or to the top of the line without having to do that $10 super chat shit. Join the Discord. I'll drop in the link soon. But this is what? Is this Boss Cal again? He put in a different name. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, he pulled a fast one. He changed the artist name in the form. Wow. I don't know. I don't trust him. I'm sorry. Let me see. Am I bugging? Did I click the wrong? No, it's right. It's the right one. No, I'm sorry. I don't trust it. You've broken my trust. You've broken my trust. I can't. I'm sorry. It's just too much. We tried. I'm so sorry. It's just not like me. I can't do it. I just feel like I've been hurt in the past and I'm just having trust issues right now. And I just need to move on with my life. Okay? I just need to move on.
Bitch, I'm the pick of the litter. We don't make money, make figures. I'm trying to find a new way to stay out the system. If you keep on playing, boy, I'm not a gamer. We spinning your block, 1 shot left in the chamber. No patience for me, I ain't waiting on waiters. I'm gon' shoot my shot like I'm hitting a fader.
No bow. Look, post at the door when I'm stuck in a trap. Stuck in my head cause I've been in a trap. Don't believe what they say cause these niggas be capped. Put the knot to his head, watch it all go black. And my niggas gon' crash, they ain't ducking no wreck. Put the box on a Glock, that bitch sound like a Mac. Bitch, I'm not finna box, I'ma catch me a hat. My mama said, boy, don't get locked in that system. My brody a demon, he itching to get him. I hop out the V, it's that hot shit he feeling. I give with a D and she loving the feeling. How you beefing with me, you ain't standing on business. I'm up in my hood, yeah, I post in my trenches. I'm trying to get guap, trying to make me a living. These niggas be spinning but failing the mission. No bow.
Bitch, I'm the pick of the litter. We don't make money, make figures. I'm trying to find a new way to stay out the system. If you keep on playing, boy, I'm not a gamer. We spinning your block, 1 shot left in the chamber. No patience for me, I ain't waiting on waiters. I'm gon' shoot my shot like I'm hitting a fader. I got a call yesterday. The message said money is coming your way. I'm wearing off white, never wearing 2 shades. This verse is off top like a missing toupee. I try to be friendly, I try to be nice, but I still remember the pain and the strife. No, you won't see tears rolling down from my eyes. Michael Jordan, I'm back on my bullshit. Don't look at me like you surprised. Where are the lies? My name is the truth, like I'm in Let It Shine. I'm hanging with Coop and we go round for round. Yeah, I got the juice like I'm Quincy, not Bishop, cause I never die. Shawty, it's time. Spin around back, I might straighten your spine. In the back of the bedroom, we don't gotta hide. She putting her mouth on me like I'm a hide. Bitch, I'm the pick of the litter. We don't make money, make figures. I'm trying to find a new way to stay out the system. If you keep on playing, boy, I'm not a gamer. We spinning your block, 1 shot left in the chamber. No patience for me, I ain't waiting on waiters. I'm gon' shoot my shot like I'm hitting a fader.
Okay. Let's bring it back to the beginning. There were certain parts where I felt like it was a little out of pocket. But then upon further inspection, it was giving Big Sean type vibes. Because you know how Big Sean has like this weird out of pocket, in pocket like flow. It's very like him. And at first listen, you might just be like, his cadence is a little off, but listen a little bit further, it's very intentional. It's like a mix of like a Big Sean type of flow, because you know how he be putting hella words in there, and then it comes back into the pocket in like a weird way. So it sounds intentional, like coming out the pocket in a displeasing way, but coming back in, because it's kind of like a push and pull, like a musical push and pull thing. And that push and pull thing tends to happen within like chord progressions, right? When something doesn't resolve to like the tonic and all that good stuff. I like the lyrics. I like the lyrics. I like that it's clean. Like I can hear words. Right? I think it's mixed really well.
I got a call yesterday. The message said money is coming your way. I'm wearing off white, never wearing two shades. This verse is off top like a
Yeah, I think this is clean. I fuck with it. I think it's really clean. I like that I can hear the lyrics. I like the actual lyrics that are being used. I think it just sounds really good. I fuck with it. I fuck with it, yeah.
Bitch, I'm the pick of the litter. We don't make money, make figures. I'm trying to find a new way to stay out the system. If you keep on playing, boy, I'm
trying to find a new way to stay out the system. I mean, come on. Let's see. Production could be better, but it wasn't bad. I think the production is just another victim of sound selection. Because sometimes you don't really need the beat or the production to do too much, because you still want to leave space for the artist to exist and whatever vocal production stuff you want to do there. But I think the instrumental is complementary to the flow, and the flow is complementary to the production. I will say sound selection could definitely help as far as the beat goes, the production goes. Unless you mean the overall production channel spirit, like both vocal and beat, then yes, I think we can get a little bit more sophisticated. I think we could do some weird like
vocal effects on certain parts
and do some reverse reverbs to lead into the verses, like from chorus to verse or at the beginning, right? There's some cool ear candy stuff that we can do within the world of like rap music that gives it a little bit more oomph. Right? I'm gonna clip the poll and poll. Let's see, 80% hot. I agree. 20% not. Let's see, Tyrone says out of pocket is the perfect description. However, listen enough of new rappers and you start to realize these motherfuckers can't count. I don't think that's always fair to say. It just really depends from track to track. Because again, at first it comes off that way, but then it's just like, if it's happening more than once, is there a possibility that it is intentional? Because if we think about how Big Sean raps, he does have like this weird thing where he uses a lot of words that don't sound like it's about to work out, but then it like ends it in there. So it's, I don't know. It's subjective. It's like that part is like subjective. If it works, it works, you know, but I'm not mad at it. The vocals and ad-libs. Oh, that's what you're referring to. Yeah. But I think, you know, after a few other tracks that were listened to this evening, it's almost like we can make a pass for this. I am going to play 3 more tracks. Puka did submit another track, but for the sake of there only being 3 tracks this evening, I will go on to Nick the God. All right. They are submitting a track on Apple Music. You know, guys, I would highly suggest if you are on streaming platforms, when you submit your links, you should submit the links that give me the ability to choose which streaming platform I choose to listen to it. Because that just makes it convenient for everybody. Like if you were sending your shit to like an A&R that wants to listen to your music, don't send in, I mean, they might have Apple Music, but why take the chance at only sending the one streaming platform when you can send those links that have multiple of those. So in the spirit of that, I'm skipping over it. I want to play the 3 tracks. I want to play 3 more tracks. So I'm sorry. Like the BandLab thing is fine because you can technically, even if you don't have a BandLab account, you can still listen to the songs even if you don't have BandLab, right? Because I've done that on my phone and whatnot. And usually I would like look up the artist, but I don't feel like it right now. So unfortunately, that submission is going to be treated like I was an A&R. I'm not going looking for it. Scooby.
Oh my God, it's Scooby.
Oh my God, it's Scooby. And Scooby with another banger. We're going to bring it back. I absolutely still have my thoughts. We've already established that Scooby submits good shit. Now, the main thought that I have. Oh, it's coming. Okay. All right. So there's that one section. Okay. And then how long does that last? I'll let you know what I'm listening for. Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. It's the hi-hats for me. Too resonant and too loud. The hi-hats are, for me, are way too much in the front of the mix. They are not the star of the show. The saxophone is, right? The keys and the sax. It's really loud. The vocal sample, pristine. Everybody look. There's something about a vocal sample that just kind of like, it like brings stuff together. Like it gives you an idea of like what it could sound out if somebody sung over it. There's something about a vocal sample elegantly placed in a track that just kind of like ties it together. Love the sax. There's a nice bass in here. Now, don't hate me, y'all. Don't hate me. Musical foundation is great, but sound selection, it's a great demo for sure. But I feel like Scooby, if you can get your hands on, oh my bad, just breathe into the mic like that. Scooby, if you can get your hands on a Native Instruments library, splice for your drums, shit, maybe even arcade for just free vocal samples. I mean, I'm gonna assume that you can also use BandLab Sounds, right? BandLab Sounds also has like a library of free sounds that you can use within BandLab, right? Kind of like Splice, but not the monthly payment, of course. But I think between those three, Native Instruments, Splice, and Arcade, we can get the sound selection much better. And then maybe some EQing plugins from like FabFilter, Valhalla, maybe some nice distortion from Sound Toys. Now it's getting expensive, right? This is, for me, it's sound selection. We know Scooby can make a fire beat. For me, it's sound selection to bring it to like that next level of like, this can be like somebody wants this. There's gonna be people that want it regardless, don't get me wrong. But like for that big money placement type of want, it just has the sound selection for each instrument has to be a little bit more polished, pristine, a little bit more matured. Something about it is just not fully matured. And it's because Scooby has gotten to the point where he's starting to reach his ceiling, I feel, right? He knows which stock sounds to choose from as far as like to get the best sound from where he's at. But we all have to acknowledge that at some point in our musical careers, when we start using our tools as much as we can, you're going to start hitting a ceiling, right? You're going to start hitting a ceiling where you've gotten as good as you can get with what you have. And now it's time to start spending a little money, right? Not spending all of it all at once, right? Go down the YouTube rabbit hole, do the research, because I can't tell you guys what plugins to get or not get. The ones that I suggested for Scoobies, because it kind of fits into the world and genres that I like to work in, so I can make that suggestion. So it's kind of based off of like genre and yada, 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 right? So I personally feel Scooby has reached a limit, right? It's like, it sounds good, but it's not fully there. And I think we can all agree that it's not fully there. Like, yes, it sounds great. The foundation sounds great. There's no arguing with that. But it can sound way more polished. It can sound way more like release ready. It's just now it's time to upgrade the tools to match your skill set, because now your skill set is starting to surpass the tools that you have at hand, right? That's how I feel. I feel like Scooby's just at that point where you have the skill, you need better tools to like match that. Oh, apparently My laptop has not been on a charger this whole time. Damn, I'm on 10%. My laptop, my secondary laptop, not even the computer that you guys are seeing is running the stream. This bitch is on 10%. I'm a wild girl. I am a wild girl. I've been working off of a laptop that's not even plugged in. Wow. I'm going to plug in the laptop in the meanwhile. Where's the plug, first of all? How dare I? Oh, I'm a wild girl. I'm a wild one. Let me read your thoughts real quick. I might have to clip the stream soon. Oh, shit. I do want to play 2 more tracks, though. I'm going to try to. But I might be pushing it. Because if it was at 50% and then put the charger in, then we could probably work. But like 10%? What is the stream saying? It's a decent, simple beat. I like it. I think it's good. The sounds sound like stock sounds. Yes, that's the thing. He's ready for more. He's ready for something a little bit more expensive. And it doesn't even have to be that expensive. You just have to like look into what you think you'll really need. What sounds do you use the most? I feel like Scooby uses a lot of piano pads type sounds, which I know Native Instruments, or even I think Spitfire Audio. I think that's what it's called. Spitfire Audio, Spitfire Labs, whatever the fuck. I think they have like free stuff that sound better than stock, but the Native Instruments like library is really going to get you there. Good problem to have, too talented for your tools. Yes, it does get to that point. But speaking of tools, I need to charge my laptop. So if you guys give me like 2 seconds to actually go get my charger. Not me hitting myself in the face with my headphones, but Channel Spirit says Keyscape is good too. Native is the best though. Native is the best. I would say for Scooby, just go for, if you got it, just go for the whole shebang. Go for the Native Instruments. That way you spend that money. If you have to spend money, you spend that money one time. And also don't get caught up in Native Instruments because they do be releasing shit like all the fucking times and be like, buy this, buy that. Like, figure out what you think you might need as your staple and just like stick to that, because once you start buying plugins, you might fall into the rabbit hole of like buying mad shit that you don't need. So use what you have until your skill set starts to like, until you start being hindered by your tools, right? And then you improve your tools. Labs has some really nice libraries. Their pianos sound really good. I've heard good things about it. I haven't used it because I've found some really good sounds in like Arturia Pigments. Literally my favorite wavetable plugin like ever. I'm gonna play 2 more songs. Let's see, 2 more songs. We have King D and Iman. I don't know if Iman is still in chat, unless somebody skips the line. This one says music.youtube. Can I even open this link? What is this? Interesting. I don't trust it. Iman is next. Don't know what that's about. King D. Well, I guess that was suggestive enough. Iman. Is it playing? Oh.
Damn, you tweaking on the beat.
Trust no soul. Ain't no love in this hole. Ain't no love at the door. Ain't no heart in it. Trust no soul. Ain't no love in this hole. Ain't no love at the door. Ain't no heart in it. I hate negative energy, I hate your vibe. I know I should've never trust this time. Open up your eyes and be snakes poking out the blinds. I did a lot for many, then they left me behind. As if I wasn't in the front showing good times. Had a pretty girl like Thelma, she cut ties. I should take her to Florida, but we don't talk now. She would probably piss her pants if I come around. I wouldn't even say a word nor make a sound. I can get a little quiet just like a small town. mine. And I don't gotta trust you cause you blood, that's foul. I need one little thing understood now. And when I say it, I hope that it stand out. I need one little thing understood now. And when I say it, I hope that it stand out. Trust no soul. Come on. Ain't no love in this hoe. Come on. Ain't no love at the door. Ain't no heart in it. Come on. Trust no soul. Come on. Ain't no love in this hoe. Come on, let's go. Ain't no love at the door. Ain't no heart in it. Come on. I don't even trust me. Why would I trust you? I even cut myself off when I'm feeling down too. I lost 2 of my friends, 0 and 2. Cause all they wanna do is lie, they ain't say the truth. And I ain't going dumb it down, I was stressing. I hate them now when it's hard to forgive them. I told myself it's whatever, keep living. If you don't care for my heart, you tripping. It's to the point I be really scared to share it. My heart talk back to me like a parrot. And you keep playing with it, something like a fairy. This block my number, pull up on me. You keep playing with it, something like a fairy. This block my number, pull up on me. This block my number, pull up on me. Say trust no soul. Ain't no love in this hoe. Ain't no love at the door. Come on. Ain't no heart in it. Come on. Trust no soul. Ain't no love in this hoe. Come on, yeah. Ain't no love at the door. Come on. Ain't no heart in it. Come on.
And here is she another song. Let's bring it back down to the background. Personal thoughts. It has a nice bounce to it. It's the type of energy it gives. You know what? I feel like this song. I feel like this song gives the same energy for guys that I as a girl get from all of my female rappers, right? Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right? That's what it's giving me. It's giving me like ratchet fun, okay? Trust no soul. Trust no soul. I am toxic. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me like carefree. I just want to play loud music in my car and pretend, or maybe not pretend, I have emotional issues. Yep. Nope. Fuck these bitches. Right? That's what it's giving me. I feel like it's giving for the guys what I get from my girls, my female rappers, my Lottos, my Cardi B's, my Glorrillas, my Flo Millies, right? Rennie Rucci, okay? Haha. Saucy Santana. I listen to all of that shit. That's what this is giving me. Except for the boys, because I wouldn't play this loudly in my car. I'm not picking this over none of my female rappers. If I'm gonna listen to fun ratchet music, I'm picking my bitches. Okay? I'm picking my bitches. Okay? But for me, that's a compliment. I feel like that's a compliment. Every once in a while, you just need something fun and just like, you just need something fun. You know, it's summertime. It's definitely giving like summertime, windows down, sunroof too, open, loud. Where are you going? 7-Eleven. Nowhere real. You're not even about that life. You think you are for the 7 minutes that it takes you to drive there. That's all this song is for. And I love it. I'm totally okay with it. Sometimes it don't need to be that deep. It's okay to not have music that deep. At least that's the vibe I'm getting, right? He really could be saying, don't trust nobody. Trust no soul, you know? But I'm also an emotionally balanced person. I've done the work. I'm healed. Let's see. No, trust no soul is hot, Tyrone. Like I will give it that for sure. Let me see. Keyscape is $500. Okay. No, channels was $299, I think. I'm so mad. I had that shit one time, but it's all good. I got Trillion. What is that? What's Trillion? Channel Spirit says, no, my bad. Keyscape is $379. I got the charger on. I'm going to play one more song, but I kind of want to look that up. Keyscape? My assumption as to why it costs that much is because it's probably sampled from what actual instruments. Where's the website for this thing? Keyscape. Details. How do I? No. I need the website. There we go. It's 349 euros, of course, because the American dollar is just not. Yeah, there's when you have plugins like this that cost this much and it's just pianos, it's because they are literally going in and sampling all 88 keys of a particular instrument, or maybe all 61 keys if it's like a Rhodes or whatever. And they're not only just sampling the individual key one time, they have to sample each key of a piano or keyboard multiple times to get the different velocities, right? So that one A note probably has like 6 different samples for that one note because they have to account for the velocities. Right? 6, 7 times, right? Because they're literally accounting for the velocities, how quiet and how loud. So you take that at most for a keyboard, maybe 6, 7 samples, multiply it by 88. Yeah, it's going to cost you some bread. So if you're a big keyboard person and you can really, really play, I see this being in your collection if you're really about keys like that and you really understand the nuances between like your different keyboards and whatnot. So at this point in the game, I'm just not surprised at the price of things. If it was 1,000, then I'd be like, nah, y'all are smoking dick. Now you're just smoking dick. Okay? You are on drugs. You are on the drugs. That is what I would say. It was like a rack. But $400, I get it. $400, I get it. But I'm not like a piano player, so this would not be a staple for me. And I'm not really too sure if this would be like the best route for Scooby either. Right? So yeah, there's different types of keys, but I think Native Instruments would be, there's more versatility within like a Native Instruments pack for how Scooby produces, right? It's not just keys. It's like, yeah, it's mainly keys, or there's always some type of piano element, but it's not just that. He would need something that's like lead sounds, this funky bass and da-da-da-da-da, and maybe some nice, fun experimental sounds as well. But nah, this is for like people who play piano that grew up in church. That they like play, right? It's not like us where we still trying to like figure shit out. I still be trying to figure shit out too sometimes. Trillion is their bass plugin. It's Omnisphere. That's $500. I've heard of Omnisphere. I've heard of it. It's just not, I just don't need it. I don't need it. I have the plugins that I need. Let me see. Bro, the biggest keyboard players in the world use Keyscape. That plugin is no joke. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Don't buy Keyscape unless you're like a real keyboard player. Right, this is for professional performers. Just get Native Instruments. Yeah, basically. It's a little bit more versatile. Because if you're going to pay $200, I just feel like for what we're trying to achieve, I feel like Native Instruments would like fit the bill for any one of us, to be really honest. Exactly. Keyscape is for them church musicians. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. The ones whose hand position don't even look right. They just play like this. Hold on. Let me just bring it up. Like they just be playing keys like this and they be fucking hitting. Yes. Those are the ones. Those are the ones. That's what this was made for. Hands don't look no type of right, but it is slapping. JMO, you sent in a track. It is your turn. I don't even know if you're still in stream anymore. My love, you sent in a Spotify link. I don't have Spotify on this computer. I think I might start making that a thing. Like if you have your shit on all the streaming platforms, send me a link that lets me choose my streaming platform. That's just the reality of the world that we live in. JMO, since you were in the chat and you've been hanging out since the beginning, if you can get me, you are up next, my love. If you can get me a link that is not a Spotify link that I can just open up easily, I will wait for you. I will wait for you. And we can finish, and you'll be the last one up. We can finish off the stream with you. I sent the BandLab link too. Perfect. Refresh. That's what we're going to do. Refresh. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. But for future reference, JMO, whenever you're sending people your music and it's on streaming platforms, get a link that got all the links. Don't make people work for it because they will not work for it. I usually would on my streams, but I don't feel like it today. People are lazy. We all know this. You can't just be like, yeah, guys, I'm on all streaming platforms. You have to send them all streaming platforms. You have to send them all streaming platforms. Like if I give you my WTG link, I'm gonna do that shit right now. Plug it. You click that DistroKid link, that shit's gonna say Apple, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music, and if you're one of those people that don't have streaming nothing, YouTube. Okay? You got YouTube. We all got fucking YouTube. All right? So future reference, even if it's other people, always just give them that multi-link. You'll never go wrong. Give people a chance to listen to your music. Don't give them an excuse to not listen to your shit. All right, JMO, we're finishing it off with you, darling. Here we go. Okay, JMO. Finishing off the stream with you. JMO, any information you got on your track, please feel free to share it with us, because I have my thoughts. I will say one thing. I was processing. That's why it took a while. Let's skip it. That main melody line. It's happening for a really long time. And it's either you're going to add some variation by, if you want to keep it the whole track, you got to do some automation. You got to throw a filter on it, filter it in and out every, I don't know, 16 bars. It's giving house music vibes. So like there is like a rule that house music tend to go by. It's kind of like EDM rules where like every 4 bars, 8 bars, 16, 32 bars, there is something changing happening. So you want that for this. That low end sounds really nice. But I also feel there's a possibility you're not going to hear that sub bass on a phone. It sucks. We don't want people listening to our music on, but we want people to wear headphones and experience us, right? But when I say the average listener is lazy, I don't know if that bass would translate on like a phone speaker, even on the best iPhone speaker, and that's not saying much. I love it because it's like this booming sound, but it's almost like it's loud and quiet at the same time. I think that's just like mixed stuff. Channel Spirit says, I like the sound selection. Same. I think we can get a little bit more sophisticated on the sound selection, but again, we have to be mindful of the tools that we have at our disposal. So if you have BandLab and that's where you're pulling your sounds from, there's nothing wrong with that. But I do know that there are limitations with not being able to use like third-party plugins within BandLab that could help you process it and polish it to that final listening point. And I feel like overall the track is like really quiet. When I'm looking at my levels of it playing, it's like pretty quiet. And this is the normal level that I would normally put all tracks on. It's at 0 on my faders. I'm gonna clip the poll. I feel like it's a really nice like house music dance track, lounge feel, right? Play it in the background at like a really swanky like bar in like LA, and people are like talking about right? I feel like it could work, but I think we can sophisticate these sounds. I think we can arrange like that main melody, you know. I think you're there. I think your foundation is there. I think arrangement, sound selection, or if anything, processing, right? Why did I clip it so harshly? I don't like that. It feels weird on my headphones to go to complete silence. I think like processing and arrangement, and some ear candy, some shit. I don't fucking know, right? I just made that up. I don't even know if that even exists, right? Sound processing, ear candy, mixing, technical shit. There's like a vocal sample in there. I feel like you should bring this vocal sample in a few more times. It's giving like a really nice house mix. You hear like whatever, LA cookout, like we're chilling, like we are hipsters. I do like it though. Tyrone says he likes it. See, I do most of my beats through BandLab. That's understandable. I would definitely love if you submitted more of like some of the tracks that you've made. Definitely like to hear what you got. You may or may not be at a point where you're starting to outgrow the current tools that you have at your disposal. I can't make that determination off of just the one song, darling. Let me see. I think this is your lane, says Channel the Spirit. I believe that. I feel like it's there. It just needs polishing. That's all. Polishing, darling. Take a little bit of tarnish off of you. And that is how we're going to end the stream. Thank you, JMO, for sticking it out this entire time. I was actually kind of low-key nervous that I might not get to you, but luckily we had some people that try to get away with stuff. Boss Cal being one of them. My guy. We have come to the end of stream. We'll be back here again on Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. It's not going to be a crazy long stream. We're just going to be kicking it, chilling, going through the review of my latest single, WTG, and just kind of taking a look under the hood on how I produced everything, how I processed everything, and just literally going in, maybe not track by track, because I do know like some tracks are just multiple vocal takes, same vocal chain added throughout. And yeah, we can kind of take a nice deep dive into those, 130 tracks that technically exist for that single. You guys can kind of see how I formulated stuff, what plugins I use, the sound design, just really getting up under there, the BTS of my latest single, WTG. And yeah, hopefully you guys can join me in on Sunday. If not, I would really appreciate if you watch the replay. If you'd like to hear the track in which I am going to be breaking down for you, I'm going to drop in the link one more time into the chat because I'm trying to get my numbers up. Even if you heard it already, just listen to it again, please. I would really appreciate it. I would really appreciate it. For sure. Let me see. JMO says, I'm doing a lot of D&B music now. Okay. Thank you for coming through, for sure. That's been my shit lately, for sure. I don't know why I like saying that. For sure, for sure. Tyrone says, love you, baby. I'm remodeling and moving, but after the weekend, I'll have free time to get in some serious work. Tyrone, I'm waiting for you to show up. Okay? I've been waiting for you to, like, submit something, because every time you submit, Tyrone, everybody says the same thing. It sounds so good, but it needs work. It's so close, but it needs work. You're getting in your own way, Tyrone. That's all I can say. And the fact that you're saying love you, baby, oh my God. Damn. My nigga would be upset with you. You know what? Your girlfriend would be upset with you, sir. Don't think I know about her. Anyway, we have come to the end of stream. Appreciate you guys for showing up. We're going to be back here again on Sunday, 2 p.m. It's already scheduled. Join the Discord. We be chatting it up. We try to keep each other accountable on our goals. Weekly check-ins are about to kick back up again, so we can stay on top of it and finish the year strong. There's only 2 more quarters left. There's only 6 months left, but there's still plenty of time to get everything that you wanted done. So with that said, I'm going to bid you guys adieu, and I hope you have a great night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you back here on Wednesday. I'll check you guys later.
That